Hello guys, I'm Cambridge English teacher Rory, or Cambridge Rory from studentlanguages.com. And if you want to know how to write a really good plan for an FCE essay, that's B2 First Essay, then keep watching this video and I will show you how to do that. Okay, are you sitting comfortably? Do you have a nice cup of tea or something to drink? I do. Have a good cup of tea. Right, so first we need to look at the essay question, and the example I'm going to use has come from my website, and I will put a link to my webpage where you can see this essay question and my essay plan. But this is the question. So remember, you need to write your answer between 140 and 190 words. And remember, there are two questions you need to answer in the FCE writing paper, and the first question will always be an essay. And this essay question is: you have been discussing environmental topics in a university lecture. Your professor has asked you to write an essay. Write an essay using the notes below and give reasons to support your ideas. The question is: can we solve environmental problems globally? And the notes you need to write about are science, economics, and your own idea. So immediately, in my mind, we have the question, and then we have three notes. With an introduction and a conclusion, that means that you should write how many paragraphs? 5. 5 paragraphs. Okay, if you can't remember how long I recommend to plan for in the exam, then you should watch some of my other videos in my FCE course. But to remind you, I recommend planning for 5 minutes. So 5 paragraphs and 5 minutes. Do a little dance. Okay, I have been doing a lot of dancing recently actually, because it's quarantine, self-isolation in the UK, and so I've been dancing out my balcony because I cannot leave my apartment. Just quickly guys, please give this video a like if you are enjoying it and if you find it useful, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you press the bell notification then you will be notified every time I make a new video for you, which could be really useful if you are preparing for the FCE exam. Then, looking at this FCE essay question, 140 to 190 words in an appropriate style, formal, neutral language. So this is what I'd like you to do now. Go down to where it says write an essay plan, and if you click here, this template, a new page will open, and on this page you will be able to write your plan for the answer. This is what I recommend doing. You can download this page, right click, click Save As, and then you can download it. So I would advise printing it off and writing. So we can cross out all of these ones because we're doing an essay. Okay, then fill in this information. Who is the target reader, etc., etc. You'll need to add paragraph 3 in here because we are doing 3 paragraphs. This template is for general FCE writings, not specifically for an essay, which is why there is no third paragraph. So print this off and complete it based upon this question up here. So have a look at this question, fill in this template, press pause, try to do it in 5 minutes because that's how long I advise to plan for in the exam. 5 minutes. Time yourself. Pause this video now, and when you've finished the plan, press play. Okay, so hopefully you've done that, and now what we can do is we can compare your plan with my plan here. Type of writing, hopefully you wrote essay. Target reader, it's really important to identify who is the target reader. That's why I've added this part into my plan template. Target reader here is a university professor. Target reader is important to know because this will depend what style of writing you use. Depends on who is reading it, who is the target reader. The content, you need to talk about all 3 notes, which, if I remember correctly, what did we have? Science, economics, your own idea. And so what I'm going to do in my essay is write about good and bad points for each note. You don't need to write an essay like that. You could focus all on the bad or all on the good, as long as you are creating a coherent argument. But for this essay, I'm going to write good points and bad points for each note. The language should be formal and neutral, and I want to be using passive constructions and linking words. So by writing this in my plan, when I'm writing, it will make me think, okay, so I need to use a passive construction and a linking word. Keep those in my mind, and they are good ways to get higher marks for an FCE essay. And it's also a good idea to write down some vocabulary. Maybe you've written similar vocabulary to me. I've written pollution, traffic, transport, technology, animals, money, economy, subsidies, finance, financial institutions, big companies, green technology. Those are the types of words that are going to help me when I'm writing this essay to think of ideas. This is what I would write in my introduction. I would say how this is a popular topic nowadays, and I would also say that it's a difficult question to answer. And remember, these are my thoughts. They might be different to your thoughts, but to give you a good guideline, I recommend writing about 30 words for the introduction. I would then write about 40 words for each of the 3 main notes, even paragraphs, and helping to get ticks for the organization marking criteria. And if you cannot remember how examiners mark your writing, that's really important to know, and I will put a video above me showing you how they do that. I'll also put it in the link in the description below. But I go through all these things in my FCE course. It's definitely worth checking out, and I will put a link in the description below to that course. So about 40 words for each of the 3 main notes. In the first paragraph, science. I'd give a bit of a balanced argument in this paragraph, I think. I would start by saying how science can help us. I would then use a linking word, another good way to tick the examiner's boxes. And then I would say, on the other hand, for example, there are problems with science. And I'd try and talk a little bit about that before finding a good segue to move on to the second paragraph, which is economics. And again, I would talk about the good side of economics, how it can help us, and also the bad side of economics, how it can create problems. And the third paragraph, my own note, which I think I would talk about for this essay, is the need for social cooperation. I would say that I think this is fundamental, and that I think it is connected with science and economics, particularly on a global scale when you're trying to get different countries to work with each other. Social cooperation, for me, is vital. And then I would write a conclusion to my essay, a little bit shorter than the main paragraphs, similar length to the introduction. I suggest about 30 words, and I would try to come to some conclusion based on what I have said in the essay so far. I would not introduce new points, but I would come to a conclusion based on the things I have said already. Okay guys, so I hope you found this video really useful. As I said, I will put a link to my FCE course, which you should definitely check out, in the description below. A lot of it you can access for free. And if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then after you subscribe, you can press the bell notification. And when you do that, you'll be notified, normally on your phone or via email, every time I make a new video. And that's really good for me because it helps my channel grow. It helps more students like you to find my work. But it can also be really, really useful for you if you are preparing for a Cambridge exam, because you get notified of my new videos and they can really help you out with your exam preparation. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Cambridge English teacher Rory from studentlanguages.com. Bye bye. Have a nice day.